The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Carlson has his teed up, ready to get started.
And we are underway from Cincinnati.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Quickly to the air is Burrow. And his first pass is incomplete.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Second and 10.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me. Mike, check. 59.
A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That good for 19 and a first down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
He's going to get it on the jet sweep. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They're passing here. Joe Burrow steps away to his left. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. And he'll find Chase on the right side, complete.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Here's Burrow.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 24-yard line. 18 yards, a big pickup there on 3rd down.
And that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Mixon with a first down carry.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And Mixon going to have a Bengals first down as he's down inside the 15.
7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Again, it's Mixon. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. Touchdown! Joe Mixon from 8 yards out. And the Bengals will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for 2 here. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming.
And Burrow's going to look to throw for it.
Flushed out right. And oh, it'll be intercepted.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead.
Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10
at the 31-yard line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
Let's go now. Red 38.
6-0 our score after 1. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter. as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this. Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Love, they go play action now. Caught on the right side by Jones. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. There it is, the defense waking up after 3 plays that hurt them. Finally, they stand up.
They have a little pride, too, you know. 3 straight 1st down type plays. Yeah, they wanted to make one stick on their side, didn't they?
Love with it here, 3rd and short yardage. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the 1st down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
2nd down and 8. To pass, here's Jordan Love. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. First target, first catch, and a 1st down. Love from the gun. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Reed. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1. On the option, Love will hang on to it. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything. But
and he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Aaron Jones taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Packers are an extra point away from capturing the lead. On 3rd down and short and everything well executed, he not only gets the 1st down, Charles, he gets the touchdown as well.
And you see the defense commit to the run so often in these situations. There's always that little bit of hesitancy, isn't there, partner? Thinking that they may play action you. They took advantage of that hesitancy and found their way into the end zone with a running play.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Bengals drive about to get going. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive. So we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? but even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now they go play action now. Burrow. He's got a man. Complete.
Now inside the 25. Jamar Chase.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Oh, my goodness. I'll tell you what. 3rd down. All you're thinking is, what can we do to keep this drive going to get enough yardage to move the sticks? You're certainly not thinking about taking this one almost the length of the field.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Joe Mixon
with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half.
And the Bengals will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for 2 here.
They'll look to throw. Being chased out left. Oh, fighting off the defender. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively off. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
Let's go. Let's go.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
We're set for football, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Burrow on play action.
That one taken in by T. Higgins.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down.
A first carry here for Joe Mixon.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now it's Burrow. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack.
Marquise Bell came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Short throw to Smith.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd.
Everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. They snapped that at 1. Now it's Burrow.
Goes right back to Smith again.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Fourth down, but Burrow stays put. They're going for it. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted.
Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
down to the 10.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Well, CD, these two teams barely off the buses, and this defense already has a sack and now the interception and the pick six to take the lead.
Partner, you'd have to think that this was part of their game plan coming in because they wanted to embrace an aggressive mindset and attack on defense. They were trying to force that quick miscue, and I would say that their plan worked to perfection.
And now on the heels of the pick six, here's their offense on the field sooner than intended as they'll try to make it 8-0.
Prescott.
And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0.
They wasted no time showing how aggressive they're going to be in this game. They get the quick score, and then they go for 2, CD.
Surf's up, partner. And when surf's up, you ride the wave. They felt great about that quick drive, put it in the end zone. Why not go for 2? They felt comfortable with the play call that they had.
And the home crowd loves it.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Now look to throw.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack.
Marquise Bell. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. They go play action with Burrow. They'll roll him out right. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Burrow. And that is incomplete.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
Now, remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. They'll try and throw for it here, eluding the pressure right.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 8.
To throw is Prescott.
And this one quickly to Lamb.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On play action, Prescott. And he'll go right back to Lamb. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Lamb will go in motion. Prescott off play action. Buying time to his left. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a 1st.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a 1st down.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy 1st down. From the red zone now, Prescott. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now Dak, he's going to mix it up.
Under 10, under 10, 10.
Lamb will go in motion.
57's Mike 57. I got one.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. That's complete right around the 8. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the 1st down marker. An audible here to get a new look. Now Prescott on 4th down. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Cooks. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
And he is in to make it 16-0. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough.
And that ball going to be intercepted yet again. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And the Cowboys are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. He fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. Here's Prescott. He finds his man, Pollard. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Lamb will go in motion.
Prescott looks to throw on first.
And that's complete downfield to Cooks. Now he's loose down the left sideline.
Touchdown, Cowboys! 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott.
And the Cowboys continue to pull away here in this first half. Only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him, all those times you talked to us about efficiency, I'm living it right now.
And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Here we go. 11.
First down, here's Burrow.
Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
4 yards the pickup, first down. Now it's Burrow. Flush to his right. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On second down, Burrow. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Malik Hooker.
And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Well, CD, you know, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, and instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared. Had excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
23 yards, the final tally.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground. Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Second down, Prescott. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Now Prescott. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. First down, Prescott. Touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott.
And the Cowboys will extend their lead here just before halftime.
GG's, they won that. I kept playing around fucking up. GG's. I'm gonna take my L. I ain't about to keep letting blow me out.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Now the Georgia Southern man, this is Jerick McKinnon. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 8. Looking to throw is Mahomes. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Mahomes going to throw.
Well, this one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's one of those where it feels like backyard football in a sense. You say forget about the route. Just run to the open spot in the middle of the field, and I'll find you. Good throw, good concentration on the catch, and they pick up the first down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
In motion right is Tony. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
2nd down and 4.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. To throw, it's Mahomes.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They'll get 34 yards there.
From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 14. Here's McKinnon on the draw. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
A run by Pacheco on 2nd down. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
I'm on a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco.
A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Chiefs are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they've targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in the backfield, made the defense think run first before they swung him out of there. And you're right, with his hands, they might want to throw it to him just a little bit more.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10.
At their own 17-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. Short throw to Smith. And running with power here. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Now Burrow on 1st down. Forced out to his left. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. 6-0 our score after 1. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow to Mixon on the check down. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
And he's brought down to the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. 1st and 10. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow, 1st down. Just a gain of a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out in the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
He will push his way down to about the 14. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. 2 yards on the 1st down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the 2nd down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A field goal helps, but a touchdown gets you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And they delivered there as that throw's good.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Joe Mixon taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bengals are an extra point away from taking the lead. Burrow's going to look to throw for it.
And this is going to be hauled in. So they get the 2-point conversion. And now they have an 8-6 lead.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Now a 2nd and 2. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Mahomes now to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Bengals grab it. Inside the 10. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Cincinnati touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Mahomes now on first down. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Any questions of how they'd approach this drive were answered right there. They come out throwing, and they get a nice pickup here toward the end of the first half.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. That ball caught. It's Rice. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Mahomes' throw taken in by Valdez-Scantling. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Mahomes to throw once more. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off, and the Bengals are going to have it here just past the 25.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
And got his man complete. A big play there just before halftime, and even 40 yards. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Now they go play action now. Burrow. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Tight end Irv Smith, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Rolling to his right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Here we go. 180.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. He'll buy some time right. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it's second down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Able to force him out of the pocket right, but still able to complete it. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. T. Higgins, 76 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for 2 here. They'll look to throw, and he's got it. So the try for 2 successful, and that bumps their lead up even further. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes.
That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. And chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on third down. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. And that is incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
So 2nd and 10, third quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted.
And the Bengals are going to have the football here. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League comes to you from Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Detroit Lions. Punter Jack Fox has us ready to go, and we are underway here at Ford Field. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Right to the air is Burrow.
And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play.
Well, this defense certainly knows they're going to have their hands full trying to slow down this passing game. Here's an example on the very first play from scrimmage. I think we'll see some different looks, maybe some pressure from different places, but it didn't work there, and it's a quick first down.
Play action. It's Burrow.
That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. And 22 more yards there and another first down.
Now it's Burrow. Flushed out right. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped him.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Throwing again, it's Burrow.
He will find his man Chase complete.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 20-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
4 consecutive passes to begin this opening drive, and you can't argue with the results. They've already driven it into the red zone and a fresh set of downs here to play with.
Which means there's a lot of trust by the play caller, by the quarterback, the receivers, you name it. Everyone locked in, everyone doing their job. I'd continue to go in that direction because right now they get the defense back on their heels.
Burrow's throw there taken in by Smith.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 10 more there and another first down.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
Now Burrow.
Goes right back to Smith again.
He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. And Burrow going to throw again, eluding the pressure right. And he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line.
John Kaminsky able to run him down for a loss of a yard.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
Play number 8 here on the opening drive. This is 3rd and goal.
Flag accepted.
How crucial will those 5 yards be? We'll see as they come up again here, 3rd and goal. Burrow will throw.
The pass to Boyd, and he brings it in on the crossing route.
That time 12 yards on the pass play, but still shy of where they needed to go. 4th and goal.
And that big gain may just change the thought process here on 4th down. I think in the red zone, they might now consider going for it on 4th down.
They'll try and run with Mixon. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals.
Joe Mixon
taking it in from a yard out.
And the Bengals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. I think going for it there on the opening drive, CD, if you're that close to the end zone, seems like a no-brainer, and they're able to cap things off with a touchdown.
I think that he was imagining the message he would send to his team if he called for the field goal unit at that point. Great drive, got it all the way down there. You're telling your offense, I believe in you, and you're also telling your defense, hey, if they don't score, we've got it covered.
Burrow looking to pass. It's caught. And it's 8-0.
So what do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown, opt to go for 2, and all of a sudden they're up 8-zip.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision that they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for 2 and really put the pressure on them.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10.
At their own 17-yard line. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted.
Let's go.
Set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line.
Well, that's certainly not the start that they envisioned, Charles. You give up the long touchdown drive, and they... The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Cincinnati.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble of bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. That didn't take long to see our first penalty of the game, did it?
We always talk about everyone wanting to get into the game in a hurry. The officials did as well.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. He's to the 15.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Jamar Chase,
78 yards.
and the Bengals get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And they're going to get 2 more. He's got it. So that didn't take long. Quickly 8-zip.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Wilson and the Broncos now with a 1st and 10
at their own 17-yard line. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
This one complete to Jerry Jeudy.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. To throw is Wilson.
Screen play set up for Williams.
And some room to maneuver.
Down the left sideline.
And down to the 19-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 44 yards. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind. No pointing fingers, no accusations. Because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They run for the first time with Javonte Williams.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Williams is into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. So he had the nice run to get him down there. Was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
Wilson and the Broncos offense going to stay on the field. They'll go for 2.
They'll look to run for it with Williams. And he'll get in to tie this game at 8. Well, it's definitely early enough here. They didn't need to go for 2. They didn't have to go for 2, but hey, they did. We're all tied at 8.
Is this one of those anything you can do, I can match?
Yeah.
Because that's exactly what we got on that one. Neither one of these teams wants to give any ground, do they?
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Burrow on play action, sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And quickly, he just gets that ball out of there. Not quite sure what he was doing, and here comes the flag.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the 1st. Now it's Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Under a minute to go, clock running in a back-and-forth first quarter of play. 1st down, here's Burrow. He's got Smith here. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the 1st down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Hey, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Here's Burrow.
Over the middle, that's caught by Chase.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. To the air again, Burrow. Dancing to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Flush to his right. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Bengals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. How about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively. Steps away to his left. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. He showed some tough running, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. From the 5, 2nd and 4. Again, it's Williams. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Javonte Williams with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Broncos have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. They'll try and run it up the middle. And he is into the end zone to give them a 2-point lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down in those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
And you can't say enough about our man making the interception right there, Brandon. It's his 12th year in the league, and you told me before the game that he still got it, and he does. What a play that was to come away with the football.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Wilson. He'll find Sutton on the right side complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Now Wilson.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Bengals are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They go play action with Burrow. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Now back to throw.
This goes out wide for Mixon.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack is a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
Now Burrow loses the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
Again, it's Burrow.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football, but you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away, and it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Offenses all over continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball. But oftentimes, it attracts a little bit of extra attention, and it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
And that is no good. He hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in, and that will keep this a 2-point game.
One of the few things that hasn't gone right in this first half. They had a chance there for late points, but this one winds up off the mark.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. So 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos at their own 20-yard line.
Let's go, defense. Let's get off the field, defense. Mark 57. Here we go.
Throwing to start the drive. Wilson caught left side. Williams. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. On 2nd down, Wilson. They'll let this go deep for Sutton. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the Bengals will take over possession here up at the 44.
That is a tough way to start the 3rd quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. Able to find Higgins. And Higgins is going to have the Bengals 1st down as he'll get this down inside the 40.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down, executed it to perfection.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
They'll look to throw again.
Got a man open. It's Chase.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Jamar Chase,
his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Bengals have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it.
And that is caught for the 2 points. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard.
Here's Wilson to throw. And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. 2nd and 9 from the 44. They go with a former Bengal facing his old mates. It's Samaje Perine. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 43, here's a 2nd and 8.
Now it's Wilson.
Cortland Sutton.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 24-yard line. It's a gain of 20 as we wind down near 20 seconds left in the quarter. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Now 2nd and 9.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals' 15-yard line. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. They'll hand it off now, Williams. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Second and 9.
They run it again with Williams. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. So 2 of 2 on third down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Williams. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown.
Javonte Williams.
A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Broncos are an extra point away from going back on top here in the 4th.
They're going to try and run for it. And he will get into the end zone. So they knew what they were doing all along, right? Now the lead 2 here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble to bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Here we go. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Mixon with a first down carry.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. They come up now on 2nd and 2.
Once again, they run with Mixon. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
At this stage, you've got to hustle. Got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
Well, just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches.
And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Mixing up the middle. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
On second down, here's Mixon. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
Partner, you get about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
Well, this defense needing a stop here. Got to have it. 3rd and 9. Here's Burrow. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase.
And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Will the defense pressure or sit back? Here's 4th and 5.
Tried the hard count, but to no avail.
Trying to do anything to get them to jump off sides and pick up a first down easily. Instead, it goes against them.
Here we go. This is 4th down. Now Burrow. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Alex Singleton. And the Broncos have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it. And that one might have just sealed their fate.
I was tripping. I forgot I needed he had a more score than me. Damn.
They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
A short one to the tight end, Troutman.
And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Throwing now is Wilson. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes it in.
I fucked up, Chad. I forgot he had his score was up. I could have kicked the field goal. I forgot.
That's a little a little extra on top.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good.
I fucking forgot he had 24. Damn.
Certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So that'll do it for us, for my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard.
I fucked up. I forgot he had 24. Somehow 22. I thought we was tied up. Damn.
With that, we say so long from Cincinnati.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today, we've got a compelling AFC matchup for you, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Kansas City. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he... taken down right at the 20.
That was my fault. I'm sorry.
Quickly to the air is Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, a 22. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. They'll roll him out right. Now, oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, 58 yards. And the Bengals are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
If we had $1 for every time we heard a team talk about explosive plays and how valuable they are, we probably wouldn't have to work very much.
Man, this nigga garbage.
And then they tried to go explosive again, going for 2.
Yeah, is that a little too risky, you think? Just kick the extra point?
And you know, I'm all about getting points, and if I feel good about my kicker, I go ahead and do that. But with that ball at the 2-yard line, going for 2, I think it's awfully tempting for teams nowadays.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a 1st down, pick it up, and keep moving.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And this one is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're going to try and throw.
And that'll be tipped and intercepted. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Inside handoff to Mixon.
Let's go.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon. 45.
Let's go. Let's get it. Okay.
Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here.
They'll try and throw for it. That is caught. He's got it. And the lead will move to 14-0.
So their second touchdown of this first half, they went for 2 after score number 1. Didn't get it. Now they get the equalizer, so to speak.
So to speak, and you can understand the thinking. Because they didn't get it after the first score, they wanted to get back to a normal points pattern, get up to 14. But just think, if they missed it here, only up 12-0. 1 extra point on the other side can ultimately beat you if they score twice.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. That'll be caught. It's Tony. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice game there. This one goes for 20. On 1st down, McKinnon again. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground. Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. A dump down to McKinnon. And he's not going to sniff the 1st down here. He stopped at the 25. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Mahomes throwing on 4th. That'll be caught by Tony. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A gutsy call turns out to be a good one. 1st down on a pickup of 11. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That run wasn't a big breaker, but I don't think the guys on offense mind very much. They've got a nice drive going, and they might just be luring the defense in a little bit. They could probably come back with a play action, maybe go over the top. But right now, on this drive, their playbook is over.
They'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Only able to gain a couple there. And 3rd and 8 now. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get a third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Chiefs tried it, but they're
go ahead, quit, boy.
And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The Bengals drive about to get going. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now.
Why not go the easy route?
How many times we watch 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock.
Why not go the easy route? Why not go the easy route? Why not go the easy route? Shitty ass boy. Why not go the easy route? Why not? Why not go the easy route? Why not go the easy route? 20-0, whooping ass. 20-0. Why not go the easy route? And I'm going for 2. Nah, I'm gonna kick the field goal. I don't need to. Why not go the easy route? It's what I do to niggas on Madden. Why not go the easy route? Why not go the easy route?
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
Come on now. Why not go the easy route? Why not go the easy route? Who they nation? Who they? Whooping ass.
Cole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
A big play there for KC. 51 yards. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And the Chiefs are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. They'll run here with Pacheco. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal.
Good work there. Hold them out on 1st down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
They'll try with McKinnon. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Chiefs are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Butker is on target. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Breathe.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face.
Man, you garbage, dude. You ain't coming back.
Try and score when given the opportunity.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Now 3rd down and very long.
Now they go play action now. Burrow rolling to
Boy, you ain't coming back. Boy, you ain't coming back. Boy, you ain't coming back.
a big play there just before
Let's get it.
3 yards.
Let's get it.
Second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little.
Boy, you ain't coming back. It's over.
First half. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith.
Let's go.
He goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 25 yards that time. Play action, it's Burrow. On the move to his left. The improv on the scramble there gets.
Let's go. Okay.
Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout.
Let's get it.
18 seconds to go in the first half. This 2nd and 4. Now Burrow. Dumps it off to Mixon. Oh, he's brought down, and remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
It don't matter. You're losing anyway. I could have kicked the field goal on your bitch ass.
Quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team.
Garbage. You're garbage, nigga. I'm going to make sure I beat your ass. Could have scored on that bitch playing with him.
And that results in a flag.
Pacheco gets it up the gut.
Gets by him, and now a little daylight. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That good for 22 and a first down. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all living on defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about it?
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down.
The last run went so well for them. Maybe they should have just handed it off right here, too. Instead, the quarterback ends up...
This nigga garbage. He getting his ass whooped at his home.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
57 Mike 57. You can't block me. You can't.
Mahomes now to throw.
That's complete to Tony.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And they're going to get it. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. He'll wind up losing 10 there, a full 10 yards, so that one hurts. And it brings up 3rd and goal. Here's Mahomes to throw. To the goal line. But
No, sir. No, sir. You better kick that field goal before you fuck it up, boy. You better kick that field goal.
He brings up 4th down.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal.
Told your dumb ass, stupid bitch. Stupid bitch. Stupid bitch. Stupid bitch. Stupid bitch. Stupid bitch. Yeah, stupid bitch. Stupid bitch.
Bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals TD.
Charles, for this offense,
oh my goodness, up whooping niggas ass early in the morning. Just ran that shit back. Interception, go on quick. Watch it quick. Go on quit, nigga. You going on my YouTube channel, nigga. Go on quit. You embarrassed and I'm recording. Shitty as fuck. Make niggas quit.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Today we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Cincinnati. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11th.
Here we go. Squeeze, double. Here we go.
Burrow on play action. He'll buy some time right. And this intercepted on the first play of the game.
Still gonna get your ass whooped, nigga. Yeah, you can have that shit, nigga. You still gonna get that ass whooped. You can have that shit. Fuck the Steelers too, nigga.
And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now a first down carry. It's Williams.
What you gonna do with this ball, man? What you gonna do with the ball? What you gonna do with the ball? Let's see.
I think most teams will take that every single time for the first play of a drive. Begin the series with positive yardage and set yourself up for a very manageable second down.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson.
Let's go, nigga. Defense, nigga, stop playing with me. Told you. I'm on your ass, nigga.
Here on 4th, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
Here we go. Hey, can.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that will bring up 2nd down. Now it's Burrow. Short throw to Smith. And a productive gain out to the 14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he will have the first down here as he's up to the 15.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Burrow going to get this into the hands of Mixon, his running back.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 37. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Burrow will throw. Rolling to his left. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. Burrow looking to pass. Short throw to Smith. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
On 3rd down, Burrow. That's caught by the tight end, Drew Sample. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that 1st down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
They'll run with Mixon. And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got it with a 1st and Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Here's Burrow.
He will find his man Chase complete.
And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 24-yard line. Now it's Burrow.
This goes out wide for Mixon.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Again, it's Burrow. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. 4th down, but Burrow stays put. They're going for it.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Touchdown, Bengals!
Jamar Chase on a touchdown throw from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the 2nd drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter.
From his end zone, here's Tremon Smith. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us. No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that fourth down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Being chased out left. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Wilson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
I tell you what, 3rd and 10, you look over, and you've got that punt team getting loose on the sideline. So that puts added importance on this play. You certainly don't want to see them on the field. And after a couple of incompletions, 3rd time's the charm as they get the hook up here and pick up the first down.
The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Throwing again here, Wilson.
Pass complete to Judy on the out route.
And down inside the 15 he goes. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going, and right now it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more.
The tackle there by Jermaine Pratt. Now it's 2nd and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Williams.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. To throw is Wilson.
And the pass is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jerry Jeudy.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Broncos are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half.
Lutz with the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
To Mixon on the check down. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They go play action with Burrow. Sliding out of the pocket. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. This one hauled in by Sample. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there.
Well, the coverage was tight that time. They allowed the pass underneath to him, but they rallied to him pretty fast, too. Converged on him and got him down. That'll bring up fourth down.
And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on fourth down conversions. And here we go again. They'll try and throw for it here. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. In motion goes Patrick. On first down, Wilson. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked off by Kareem Jackson.
Well, Charles, you're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Daxton Hill picks it off, and nothing comes of this last-ditch attempt at points as time will run out on this first half.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway.
On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones in the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now it's Wilson.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10. Wilson. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes.
Jermaine Pratt fighting in and dropping him for the loss.
And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now Wilson on 2nd down.
This one swung out to Williams.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. It'll be a pick pick up a 15 as that'll lead to third down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. Well, earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
Down the right sideline.
Touchdown, Broncos. Cortland Sutton, 49 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Lutz good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. They'll roll him out right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing to trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
And the catch made, it's Tyler Boyd. And he will be marked down short of the 1st as they get to him at the 29. That'll give them 8 that time, and it'll be 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there, and they rallied and made the tackle.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. That is caught, and he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Smith catches left side. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. On 2nd down, Burrow. Out to the left. He's got Sample there. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 42. As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Baron Browning able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw complete there to Smith.
They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. They run for it with Mixon. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. Again, it's Mixon. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. A handoff to Mixon. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, and go for a touchdown. But the runs that really make it work are the ones where you just get what you need, right? He barely got the first down, but he got it.
And that winds up a decent run, and it also takes us to the 2-minute warning. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Here comes second down at 5. Now it's Mixon running right. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
It's been a struggle this entire game trying to move the ball on the ground. But every now and then you find a little chink in the armor, and that type of run right there lets them know that they can't stop every single run for almost no gain.
And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
Add that one to the good run tally right there. He's been strong throughout this game, and there's no reason to suggest he's going to slow down in the fourth quarter at all. And that's exactly what they need him to do. Keep churning out first downs.
Now first and goal. Mixon will take this one in. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
The touchdown's massive, but now they've got to have 2 to possibly take this to overtime.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll try and run it in. And he's going to get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion successful. And we've got ourselves a tie football game. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. Out of the end zone comes Smith. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Throwing now is Wilson. Finding Sutton. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run, and that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete.
Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down. Here's Wilson. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go, nigga! Yeah! Who they?
And that was one of our mantras back in Tennessee. Coach Majors say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
This is 1st and 10. Burrow. That's complete to the tight end sample. And now they're going to get
It's over. It's over, nigga. Let's get it, nigga. You know what time it is, nigga. GG's. Hit that like button. Nigga. That shit ain't gonna help you, nigga. It's over. It's over, pussy. Bitch ass nigga. It's over. It's over. It's over. Let's go, Dub.
So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And it took a big fourth quarter to do it, but they were able to get the job done, and that's the bottom line.
No doubt about it. And let's face it, they had to be more than nervous in the fourth quarter. But a lot of that was their own doing. I think you observed during the game, their energy level just didn't seem to be there. But in the fourth quarter, somehow they dug deep and found that extra bit, right? That reserve tank. They hauled it out. Offense scored some points.
Let's go, GG chat. Hit that like button, man. Let's get it, Dub, baby.
But they'll take it.
Let's go.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.
I'm off here, chat. See y'all later. GG's, man. Hit that like button. Share the live, man. Legendlamar513.